Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I haven't recorded a video from me talking and commenting or maybe review something. And maybe today I would like to give some my perspective or my knowledge about the leader and support in the character in the team. Why do we need a leader or maybe support? Why just we use three strong character in the team? Let's get into it. Uh, okay, now I have in the team position like Null, Hulk, and no one. So let's say I put Hulk on the leader. He will usually get the leadership of 30% increase of physical attack for all allies. If we don't have Hulk here, let's say we don't have Null on the team, we'll see his basic damage supposed to be 56,000 and HP 89. Okay, that's the first. I know that maybe Hulk will buff 30% or more because of leadership. Now we check his stats. You buff him around something, physical attack to be 50 from 56 to 64,000. That's the physical attack because all the physical attack that they buff. Let's say we put another character on the team. I think the Cyclops will give you some the attack or allies or basic attack. Usually for support like this from the skills, we cannot see it from the stats increase usually, but somehow maybe we can try it. But somehow maybe we can check the other things. Let's put it here, and don't forget he also get a CTP of Insight that support CTP for all character. Max XP apply to all max XP to 27%. What I know it's usually because this is applied to all allies. It's supposed to be increasing to all allies in the team. Or maybe I was wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. For max XP and all basic defense, but from what I know of, because this is a CTP of, this is a support CTP, so it will buff your allies in the team. So let's check no stats now. The attack not increase usually because of the support, the increased attack. That from what I know, it will only increase when you are playing on the field, not from your start. Or maybe this is from a CTP. We can see the HP is increasing from 80 something, 80,000, 84,000 I think, 89, and increasing a little bit when we put Cyclops on the team. It increased 91,000. If we use Cyclops leader, I suppose it will change the stats. Let's move Hope. His leadership will give 35% of basic attack and all basic defense 25%. Let's see Null's basic attack and basic defense. Okay, 65,000. How much was that before? 64. Now if we change it, physical attack will become 65%. Let's check about the all the defense. Let's say physical defense 26 and 23,000 for energy defense. Okay, let's move it now. Cyclops is the leader. 30,000 and 37,000. That's the effect of leadership and the support. So if you have a leader on the team, it's better be you know where to put, you know what's the category, what's the type that gave a benefit to all the characters. That's the difference. Usually when we don't have the leadership or character, usually we just choose the strong character on the team. Maybe we can choose three strong characters in the team all the way. But somehow we need to use some leadership. This is just me being lucky, or maybe I consider it as lucky things because I chose the character that will give also not just as a dealer, will give also some buff as a leadership. Let's see if a gladiator here will give you all allies 60% of all basic attack. So it will buff my Jean Grey and Sentry. And including if I use Thanos here, usually I use Thanos or with the Gamora here. It will give all supervillain 60 or 50% all basic attack. So it will buff your all basic attack to 50%. So it will be giving you all advantage of the attack more. Beside you don't have, you will give like this. You apply all else, ignore dodge. This is the iframe ignore. This is just ignore targets. Yes, it's 50%. So it will not buff your attack. So it will be harder for you to hit. Not for you to hit, for you to give the opponent's damage more than you're supposed to. Because when you give leadership and support on the field, it will hit you. It will give you not more hit, but more damage on each hit. Because of the percentage of the stats that you can have if you have a leader and the support in the team. That's a for attack. Let's say I wanna buff a defense. Usually I put it like this on timeline battle. I know it's not working so well, but this is all I have. 18 wins, 12 loss, and current win streak 3 times. For me, this is not so bad. We can check it out here. If let's see what Adam Warlock can give from his leadership. I don't think he give passive to all allies. He give all passive only for himself. And all allies 60% increase of energy defense. We'll see. If Jean Grey, I'm sorry, I don't know whose the name is. Later, buddy. Thank you for the invite. Let's see. Physical defense, energy defense, 35,000 and 51,000. Let's see if we don't have Adam Warlock on the team. We switch the Adam Warlock and Sentry here. I don't think Sentry will buff the defense that you have. 35,000, 39,000. I think it's decreasing, but I don't remember how much. 35, 39. 35, 51. Remember, energy defense. That's why physical defense will not affect it. Okay? Physical defense is not going to be affected, but energy defense. 51,000 from 39,000. So it will buff you the defense. It will work to the other things as well. That's for leader. And including the support, we cannot see the stat here, but it will affect you on the field directly. So please keep that in mind. That's why I usually put leader and the support. Even though I use the leader, I use the support character on the Otherworld battle. I know it's a PvP character, but we can use the benefit of the support character on the team. I use Nick Fury here because the CTP of Insight will give a decreasing pierce damage receive that I can get benefit of when it is a PvP game when I don't want to get hit with the full damage of the pierce that they have. Usually people nowadays get 25% pierce, quite a lot, you know. If decrease additional pierce by 20%, okay, I will get only 5%. It's powerful, I think, including the increasing basic damage dealt 20% by 20%. Also, he's a leader and a support, so I can get the support from the superhero allies that he can give to us. Increase all basic defense. So all my superhero characters in the team will get all basic defense increased by 30%, and increase basic damage there to supervillain by 50%. You know, hell of a buff for a one character. So that's why I put him on the team. This is because of the CTP of Insight that I get from earlier, that not PvE kind of things. So I put him here beside on the PvE game mode. I will use PvE when I kind of don't have enough support or leader maybe on the team that I already used. So that's why this is the leader and the support. We cannot see the stat, but for a support character that gives some amount of buff, but we can see the from his own stats that how much that they can give to the other character. So this is for me for a leader and support. So please keep in mind that nowadays we have a kind of mediocre character will get buffed by they are getting the uniform that also give the benefit of supporting to the other character. This is just lately the initiative of the developers that can benefit us on also benefit to them. This is one of the example. Let's see the Satana here. This is she is one of the hell character that give you elemental damage or fire damage so high, 70%. No other characters will give you this much buff of fire damage. I think a Beta Ray build even only give you 60% or maybe 55% from his latest uniform. So no, this is a benefit of the uniform alien allies. This is what I'm talking about. I were talking about from the benefit of the new uniform that get buff as a support character. This is the change of skill that he gets from the latest uniform. 60% of fire damage to all allies. See? Even Beta Rebel with the latest uniform only gets 60% buff to their allies. But she can give you with the old uniform 70%. Her basic as well is only already give you quite amount of fire damage, 60%. And this one 70%. Let's check out her latest unit with the seasonal one. I know I didn't buy it because of my lack of cash. This is the benefit of the uniform applied to allies. All damage, all element damage 35%. See, this is the other buff. So if you have a leadership of 70% fire damage, you get another 35% all element damage. It means 70% plus 35% or around 105% damage that you can give to fire character. Let's say your Ghost Rider, let's say your Jean Grey, let's say your Human Torch. You will buff that's so high. I don't think the fire element damage can give you. I don't think they have a cap for element damage, but fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, I don't think there's a cap here. Maybe I were wrong. Maybe I because I haven't reached some cap. But if you know there's a cap here, please let me know. But from what I know of, there is no cap for element damage. That's what I know. And also, please remember there also the other characters will be coming up with some new uniform that will give you some buff that may be unimaginable, like this. This is just a support character that it's pretty well known for people, but I don't think people will use her as a PvE character or PvP character, or maybe we'll use more of her. I don't think she give you anything with her basic stats, except 30% of increasing for all allies HP. But we can see from what the dev can give you. This is her basic. This is not a basic uniform. This is her original uniform. This is what I'm talking about. Benefit of the new uniform that dev buff. Apply to all allies, increasing basic damage dealt to boss type 45%. Increasing damage dealt to boss type 45%. This kind of increase you can get only from CTP of Insight, not from the character. But now they put it on the character. I get it from Brilliant CTP here. Basic damage dealt both boss type but 25%. I think this is a cap 25%. See, this is the top of the maximum basic damage buff that the CTP of Insight they can give you from Brilliant even. If from the Mighty, I think it'll be different. Only 15%. That kind of things. Also, maybe you can see this is what I'm aiming for later on. Why I'm talking about this? Because later on, on Black Friday in the near future, that we will have close by, we will have 50% off all uniform discount. So I just want to give you some a little bit of sharing a little bit of knowledge, or maybe what I know, that maybe you can get the benefit of the discount here, that you can aim with support that you will need, with support that you need on your roster, that you can lack of some stats that you can get some buff from them. So you can pick from now, and then you can aiming what kind of uniform that you will get. So you can prepare for your crystals. You can count it before you purchase them, so you don't you can have enough crystals, or maybe that's kind of things in preparation. This is one of the things that I am aiming also. Universal types allies, increasing basic damage dealt to supervillain 40% and superheroes. This is quite an amount of buff, you know. Even though his kit doesn't have anything support at all, instead of leadership, that's been changing as well, increasing all basic attack by 50%, including all basic defense. It's amount it's just amount of not enough. It's quite a lot. It is kind of Cyclops buff kind of things, but the only thing is just a universal type of universal type allies. That's the only things. But the buff, it's significant. I think Ebony also gets this kind of buff, but I don't know if you want to use Ebony. Where's Ebony Mao? Ebony. From his basic, I don't think he will give you some buff, except for the leader. a 40% of energy attack. I think if energy attack you can get benefit more from Scarlet Witch. I think she will give you 45%, or maybe Captain Marvel, but his uniform will say otherwise. Basic damage dealt to universal types. This is dealt. So if you're facing universal types, usually will work if we face bosses. 35%. Let's see the passive. See, only buff himself. Or else 50% energy attacks. That's a leadership. Nope. This is the latest one. Let's check him out. 40% decrease basic damage from universal. This is work. This will work for if you face bosses, universal type of bosses. 50% energy tech. See, this is what you get. I know this is not a strong character even though he gets a tier 4, but the buff maybe you can consider it. And also, let's see this kind of things like Anti-Man. Let's check his uniform. This is quite some buff. Now I know this is for self, but let's check his leadership. 60% all basic attack. It's like a gladiator buff. 60% all basic attack to all allies. You know, and 30% more increase of HP. That's I think we can get it from Cyclops. 30% of HP, but it's different. All basic attack 60%. If you give him CTP of Liberation, you will give some benefit from them, increasing of the instinct attack, or maybe CTP of Insight, you will buff again your attack. That's what I want to share with you. I think one of the latest being quite famous here is Yondu, but it is a seasonal uniform that people would like to talk about. This kind of different things, you know. It's whole different game. This the basic damage dealt to boss with 40% and increase basic attack 35%. All alien allies. It means that you can get it for Thor, you can get it for Odin, you can get it for even for supervillains. All aliens. So it's kind of useful. So if you kind of confused which leader or support that you would like to have, just change here leader, and this is all leader that you can get. You can check it one by one from his leader kit, his skill, or maybe you can check it from here for support. I know this is not all, but choose wisely from base of their uniform. So because for the near coming event that we are celebrating later on. I know I'm talking scrambled here because my mind thinking the otherwise with me talking here. My mind still thinking the other one. So this is how you can benefit the character, so you can buff a little more of the damage, or maybe from the attack, or maybe the resistance, or maybe the elemental. It's up to you. So this is the important kind of things that we need to put on the team. So we need to change a bit. We need to set things kind of bit. So yes, you need to check it one by one, but it's the best one that we can get. A dealer character will give you also a leadership like this one. This is kind of things. Will give you 60% all basic attack more, and also he's a dealer, so it's complete, you know. I think Gamora as well, but for speed types, uh, except for the Miles Morales, that the selfish one, because he's only buff himself 60%. This also, Gamora also can give you some benefit of leadership, because speed type allies 60% of physical attack, but of course if we use Gamora, he's a main dealer, but you can give 2 more support for her. With one of the character, or one of the super character, you can give City of Insight, and the other character, another super character, you can give a Liberation CTP. Give you some more buff for attacking to the boss, or maybe in the PvE side. So that's what I want to share today. I know it's kind of, maybe it's difficult to process, if you kind of difficult to understand, you can rewind it, you can replay it, and then maybe you can shoot me in the comment, or maybe ask me in the Discord. I think that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in until this kind of long video and hearing me scrambling here and there. Welcoming Black Friday. I hope to celebrate with the Black Friday with Null, that we don't have any sneak peek until now, but I still keep hoping so. If there is none of Null, maybe it's kind of different. Maybe it's kind of feel off a little bit. We'll see. But still, I'm still waiting for a 50% off discount from Black Friday, because I need to buy this support character for my alien, and I just waiting for the Null. I think I already prepared for the materials, tier 4 materials for him. I know it's not suffice. At least give him a little more step further, instead of nothing. Okay, that's for leader and support today. That's me just going out of nowhere talking. Thank you guys. Have fun with playing with the game. See you. Please like and dislike if you don't like it, and please subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe it to support this channel. I promise you, if I already get the benefit from it, I will start to make more and more insightful to share, maybe in the future. Let's hope so. I can continue the channel. This channel can survive. I think that's all. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Ciao. Happy weekend, by the way.